Hi and welcome to Cooking It My Way. Today we're going to do a Japanese style beef curry. So we've got our beef stock here, we've got chopped potato and carrot there, our beef chunks there, onion, plump tin tomatoes. Got our butter, our flour, which is all self-raising flour, by the way. Our chopped mushrooms. In here we've got a teaspoon of soy sauce and teaspoon of oyster sauce, a teaspoon of hot curry powder and a quarter of a teaspoon of garlic powder. And we've got a vegetable oxo and a beef oxo. Okay, so let's get on with the cooking. We'll chuck the onions in and wait for them to start sizzling. When they start to sizzle, I'm going to add a bit of the beef stock. What we're going to do is we're going to caramelise the onions. We are. Now this is what we're looking for with the onions, okay? So we want the onions like that. They're ready to take out now. Put back in the bowl that we had them in originally. You can see the bits in the pan now where the onions are stuck. What I'm going to do is just deglaze that with a bit of beef stock. Tip that back into the beef stock now, so we don't lose any flavours. And we're going to start frying some of this beef. We want to put a bit of brown on the beef, is what we're after, okay? Okay, so we've seared the meat now. We're going to put this into a bowl, into our saucepan, but don't chuck away all these juices. Okay, so I've just added our potato and our carrot. What I'm doing is I'm mixing them round. Just like stir frying them for, I don't know, possibly up to a minute. Not very long at all. This does make a difference. It may look to you like it's not worth doing, but it does actually make a difference. That should do. We're going to add our stock now, beef stock. Then that will cover the vegetables. Get our lid, place our lid on it, bring it to the boil, and then we're going to leave it fast simmering for around about an hour to an hour and a half until the meat's really tender. Okay, so this has been simmering for about half an hour. I'm going to take the lid off and I'm going to add the tomatoes now, and then bring it back up to the boil, turn it down to a simmer and carry on simmering it for roughly about another hour maybe. Okay, this has been going for about another 30 minutes. So I'll take the lid off, give it a little stir round. Always do that. Right. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the onion. Caramelised onion, that's the sweetness in our in the Japanese curry. provide that bit of sweetness to it. And I'm also going to add the mushrooms. Now these are normal mushrooms, standard ones. Mix that all in, and I'm going to leave it cooking now for another 30 minutes. So in total it would have been about an hour and a half that it's been cooking for. Pop the lid back on. Okay, so I've melted the butter into the juices that were already in the pan, because we're going to do the roux now. Add the flour, mix that in thoroughly. And add my oyster sauce and soy sauce. Put into a nice creamy paste now, which is what we're looking for. I'll just keep working that for a little bit. Add my curry. It's curry. So we'll take that one off. Add a bit more stock to this because it has gone down quite a lot. Bring the heat back up. Whoop. I'll turn it off. As we're bringing the heat up, we're going to add some of the stock. About half is what I'm going to add. I'm getting all my words mixed up. I'm going to add half the roux mixture. Work that in. So we're bringing it back up to heat. Add the rest of the roux mixture now. Like I said, you can always add, but you can't take away, so don't rush it and dump it all in, because you'll only end up ruining it. A bit of stir and have a taste now. Remember, don't double dip. Oh, that is wonderful. And that is Japanese style beef curry. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to cook my rice and dish it up and eat some. And I'll probably put some in some tubs for later. And here's the finished dish. Beef curry with rice. Very, very nice. Hope it makes you hungry. Remember to subscribe. Thank you. Enjoy your food.